Xavier from Fields to Play. Coming back at you with this QB1 franchise. A couple topics. Now, I'm showing you the screen because I don't know why EA would have it automatically set up for rookies. I played my first 2 games, did a video on 9 yards, come out. I want to give y'all the real deal. You know what I mean? I want to tell you, I don't want to pull no punches. But I guess I didn't check the settings. You're gonna see some astronomical numbers. I know it's kind of gonna throw off the screenshots a little bit, but you know what? We're gonna get it straightened out. So now we're on All Pro. That's what I want to play on All Pro. See what we can do. But I'm not even gonna post those 2 videos. It's not even worth it. Anyway, we're gonna start out Ross. Keep it going. We're in week 3. Of course, we won the first 2. Let's get it. Some of the topics we're going to talk about this week. Are they going to trade Ramsey or not? That's the question. Owners come out and said, the heck with you, I'm keeping you. You're too good to let anybody else have you. So the question is, do we let him go? Do they let him go, or do they let him sit for a year? That's what it comes down to. Second thing, you know, congratulations to the Washington Mystics for winning the championship. I can't remember the last time Washington had a championship. Oh yeah, that was last year with the Caps. I'm sorry, Washington. God, this happens. Anyway.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, it's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good football.
Anyway, let's get moving on.
And that might carry them a long way.
I know this game is going to be a lot different, so let's see how it goes.
On the ready. Check right 54. Right 54. Get it.
On first down, Fields. Safarian Jenkins has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. In the community's eyes and fan base.
Oh, almost threw a pick.
And you take a look at his draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty...
As we got on the board.
Ready. 50, plant. 54. Come on.
On first down, Richard. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Oh, Antonio Brown.
Trying to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, what a catch.
Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed.
What a catch.
He got 29 yards
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown, AB, with just one hand to complete that catch. Is there anything he can't do?
He has just continued to impress year after year.
Oh, God.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Ben Gideon leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long.
Oh, he's wide open. Breaks the tackle. Takes it to the house. Touchdown.
Raiders. Tyrell Williams. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
There's a successful drive. They answer right back. God, 10-7.
Here we go. 30 base. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Fields. The pass complete to Ryan Graham. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
Like
and now
7
what he's
yards.
trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Off play action. Fields. This will be caught by Brown. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Eric Kendricks, the Vikings' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. To throw on 2nd down, Fields. He'll find his running back here, Richard.
There you go.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Back to throw.
Almost
This
picked off.
Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play.
We've been able to drive down the field and score almost at will.
Check, block 54, block 54. Let's go.
They'll run on
There's a
first
run.
down.
Oh, God.
Richard, and he'll only
Should've
get
gone
a
the other
yard,
way.
maybe 2 up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that
Run
play.
to it.
Deep
I
ball there
thought he
on
could run
second
to
down,
it.
but it'll wind up incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to
He should have got to hold on to it.
It's incomplete.
They went ahead now.
Down. 10-2 stop. Mike 54. Mike 54. Now.
On first down. Richard.
Jeez.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That really sets him
I gotta take
back.
over the game. Let's see how it is.
And Anthony Barr just has it all as far as I'm concerned in terms of physique, athletic ability, and now he's versatile as well. When he came out of UCLA, he played outside linebacker, but also down defensive end. The Vikings can utilize the same
God,
sort of
where did
skill.
he throw that
Rifles
to?
one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes.
Wow. I don't know where he was throwing that to.
Let's go. 50. Plant. Check. Block 54. Block 54. Watch the play. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
This
The
Vikings
sack by
defense
big
is
number
not playing.
98, Linval Joseph. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground and you're getting sacked.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Why would I call that? That doesn't even make sense to call that.
The Raiders on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Steps it.
Oh, come on. Spin out of it.
Go with it. And he goes down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their time.
All right, we were playing good at first, and now we're starting not to do so good.
Ready?
He said, go downfield.
Off the play fake. Fields.
Good throw.
Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop.
Throw something, and you can get the field goal.
Here we go.
Down by 4.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And he
Gotta
is
block
met
that guy.
quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The throw complete here to Williams. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Catch this, yes!
On inside the 20.
There you go.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 46 yards. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Rolling to his right.
Oh, God, how you
But it's
dropped that?
incomplete.
It was a
Just looking at it from
touchdown.
a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Fields. This is caught.
There you
And
go.
they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Looking to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. And the
Touchdown.
Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game as his guys have now moved out in front.
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the...
And it's tied in the fourth quarter.
70, Indy. Off the screen, go.
On first down.
Go, go, go,
Richard.
go. Good
And
job.
they'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able
Put
to
a
pick up a nice
stranglehold
solid
on it.
gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fakes and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2nd and 4. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
Good
midfield.
job.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Richard trying to
Run, there you go. Good job.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Escaping the
Oh,
pressure.
God.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Richard.
Big run right up the middle. Good job.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, and he will
First
have
down.
the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. Richard, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass.
Touchdown.
For a Raider touchdown. Austin Safarian Jenkins. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able.
Now we just got to get some breathing room. Oh, boy. Wow. We're pinned in.
On first down.
That's it. Good
Richard.
job. Yeah.
And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. This offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Oh, come on!
Third down there,
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta catch that. Oh, God. Luckily, you get the ball back.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. All day, dog.
There you go.
First down.
There you go.
Richard.
61. You gotta put him on his ass.
Inside the
You gotta
40
put
to
him
the 39.
on his ass. That's it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Takes us to the 2-minute warning. We're up by 7.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Here's Jacobs. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw.
There you go. First down.
Xavier Jenkins.
First
now
down.
we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, Rashard.
All right. Hold on to the ball.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground.
Yep. Good run. Good run.
And
That first
bring
down.
him down at the
First down.
18-yard line.
Yes, it is.
First down
That's
pickup
basically
of 8.
the ball game.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Let's go now. 30 base. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's our time.
On first down, Richard. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it.
Yeah.
Indeed, here come the flags. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Running is Jacobs. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown. It's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On 2nd down, Richard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. That's the ball game, folks.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college.
That's just smart
So when they
football,
get to the
ladies and
NFL,
gentlemen. That's how you
it's
play
not
it.
quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he led them to a road victory here, even more impressive. So for the Raiders, it's an ideal start as they...
So for the Raiders, they were down 3-0. How about that? On the college scene, let's talk about a little bit about the college scene. What about our Penn State Nittany Lions? They're playing very, very good. We're just looking forward. Can they keep up with the Alabamas of the world is the question. That's some of the things we kind of worry about. Gotta put them on the same field, see how it goes. But I think I like how the quickness of them. And I mean, James Franklin, I guess he just knows how to step into people's living rooms and get the guys he wants. That's just it. Let's jump into this fourth game real quick. So far, Xavier's been putting pretty good numbers up. Not as much as last week, but 278 passing yards. We'll take that. Colts is amazing. You want to talk about the Colts? I know you always. I've been always talking about it in this series so far about how Xavier has Antonio Brown, so it's kind of like,
Hey everybody,
really
it's the
think.
coach. This is the NFL
How good would the
on
Colts
EA
be
Sports.
right now if
Up
they
next,
had
we've got what
Andrew
ought
Luck?
to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders
Just,
and the
Andrew Luck
Indianapolis
retiring is
Colts.
amazing to me. I understand why he did it.
I'll be back with
I
you
would
again with
choose if I
scores
would've
around the
done the
league
same
at
thing.
halftime.
But
But
still,
kickoff right around the
would've
corner.
been
And standing by
probably
to call the
close to
action.
go deep
Here
in
are
the
Brandon
playoffs
Godden and
if
Charles
he had
Davis.
stayed.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League
Look at that,
is
Coach.
on the
Look at
air.
that.
Just a short time
The
ago,
ponies.
smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Marlon Mack. That is one underrated player. I don't know why, because he's a good running back. Now, if you had seen the first 2 episodes, even though I'm not going to let you see him, but Andrew Luck actually ended up on the Broncos, which is amazing. I mean, you know for a fact that Broncos, if they could have got Andrew Luck, they'd have jumped at every opportunity.
Throwing on first down, Fields.
Oh,
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Jenkins. But it's going to be second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization.
Oh, he was open. I was trying to get it to him. It was too late.
Football, and he's taken down.
Triangle.
The former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Did not want to get behind like this.
Play action, Fields.
Good. Oh,
That
come
is
on.
incomplete.
I thought he
The
caught
defender
that.
right there with him to force that.
Wow, 3 and out, first play. They go down the field, get a field goal. Okay.
Ready.
Now the first round
Wow,
pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs.
Kind of felt like that wasn't a good play, even though it looked like a good play.
He has elite instincts from his
This Colts defense, yeah, they're for real. I mean, the Colts in real life, last week with them beating the Chiefs, they just sent a letter to the league saying, "Hey, look, we're really real."
Caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
There you go. First
score
down.
Gives yourself your best chance to win.
Absolutely.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
See, that people are always cheating up. They're cheating.
On first down, Fields. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, come on. Who's that tight end? You got to battle for that ball.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit.
Big hole. Big hole. Big hole. He's to the house. Look out. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard with touchdown
there you go.
number 7 on the year.
And they answer right back. That's the way this game is.
Ready? 50.
You can have a great play, just like, oh, they're coming right back at you.
On first and 10, Fields.
Antonio Brown.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Good run.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Flushed out right. Caught. Xavier Jenkins, right side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
18 Gator. 50 to mark. 50 to mark.
They'll run on first down. Richard, they'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Good pass.
Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Good.
That's Grant. And he's
there you
brought
go.
down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down.
10 logo. 15. Check my 50. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Fields.
He came right through the middle.
And he goes
Come on, offensive line.
Get that sack to Jabal Sheard.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
2nd and 13. Eluding the pressure.
Touchdown, yeah.
This is caught.
Touchdown.
Raiders. Austin Seferian-Jenkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Raiders have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, boy.
Good job, coach. Good job. We get the ball back with opportunity to go up even more. 2:24 left.
Okay, ready?
See, they cheating again. Cheat.
They go play action here on first down. They'll buy some time right.
Oh, I thought he caught that.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
He had it in his hands.
Second down. After
Then
the
it's like, okay,
incompletion,
no,
here's
never
second
mind.
and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Fields. He's going deep.
He caught it, though.
One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Hurry, hurry.
They don't need to run another
I did
play
not
here
like that
before the
pass when I
2-minute
threw it.
warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Yeah, Jenkins.
Fields. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Good job.
23 yards on the play.
Just leaving these guys
Once we
open.
hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Oh, y'all two bumping into each other. You had a chance to score a
Throwing on
touchdown.
first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Wow.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fields. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Yeah, need
And
some
he'll
yards.
take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
36.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Looking to throw. Fields.
Touchdown, Antonio Brown.
Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You don't. 5 seconds left. They got a touchdown. Oh, they got a field goal.
Ready, set.
So let's just run this play. Just don't fumble.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground.
There you go.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to
Go
the
to the half.
34.
21-17.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll start with a rematch of one of the more compelling playoff games of all time, the Kellen Winslow game. This time, it's the Los Angeles Chargers heading down to take on Miami. And it is the Chargers who have the lead in the second quarter. Travis Benjamin,
Miami sucks.
2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And they have the lead over the visiting Washington Redskins. 2 touchdowns there for Saquon Barkley. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Rashard Matthews,
Look, they got LaShawn
a
McCoy.
touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Me rocking the gold Nikes. That was a nice throw. All right. All right, good. They did not answer.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
They're kind of pinned.
Snap.
Throwing on first down. Fields. He'll swing this one out to
There you go,
Rashard.
Rashard.
And they'll get
There
him
you
down
go.
up past the 15-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. This is Rashard.
There you go. To the outside. Oh,
And he's
God.
taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the
destroyed.
20.
when we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man.
Turn it
It's
up. Oh,
Williams.
God.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he got the scheme going.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
60 Pittsburgh.
To throw on 2nd down. Fields.
Oh, my God. The ball went through everyone. What in the world?
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before? This worked well.
Oh, great catch!
To 35.
Great catch!
One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, you hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the...
Oh, no!
Intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he is all the way up past the 25.
That was so close to being a touchdown. Good Lord.
30 base.
On 1st down.
Good block.
Richard.
Oh,
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down now. Richard.
Tell me you didn't get this.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tyquan Lewis makes the stop.
94.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got him in. It's complete. Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That pick killed me right there. Should have been at least an 8-point game.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
What a horrible throw.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Oh, what a horrible throw. And they're ahead.
Get it ready. 8 read.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A good pickup there.
Throwing some picks, but we're still in this game. We're still in this game.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
God, that guy came
Here's
down.
a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Come on, Antonio.
And this will be
Turn
stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun.
There you go.
Fields. He gets it to Brown. Good play.
Let's go, fellas.
That was open all the way.
Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep throwing it.
Gotta slide. Gotta slide.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now a give, right side.
Turn that up.
Richard. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
First down.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Good
Brought
catch.
in over the middle by Grant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first
He goes
down.
to the outside.
Richard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
General West. Let's bring it. Switch. Shoot.
Looking to throw on second down. Fields. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that
I thought he had it.
Pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Got the field goal. And we won the game.
Well, no doubt an
Great job.
electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she
Good
wrote.
job.
They had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field. Congratulations to them.
So Xavier is 0 for 4.
So for Oakland,
Four for
they
four,
did finish a
4-0.
perfect month in
4-0. It's good
September
streak,
as they
4-0.
move to 4-0
Well,
on the new campaign.
that's right.
And they will head back home.
That was not an
next
easy
week.
win.
Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.
Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew,
Hook me up.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden
Looking forward to
NFL.
these week's games.
With that, we
NFL.
say so long from Indy.
Peace.